Hi Virgo, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you find the beauty in all things. So this is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo, or anywhere else you have it super heavy in your chart for the entire month of August here, 2022. Okay, as we always do, we're going to start off with a sacred geometry card, which is what the universe wants you to focus on for this particular month. I will do a quick little mini spread on the history of what's been going on to you up until now, and then I am going to do the Celtic cross in a straight line format just due to spacing issues, so that we can get into what we have. I will also clarify if they ask me to clarify, and we will end this with a numerology and or an angel card to give you all of your messages for this month. Make sure that you stick around towards the end because there's some special giveaways. Okay. Awesome number here, Virgo. We have planting the seeds of creation. This is number 11, which means you are being guided. Okay, talking about the 1111 energy, you got your guideposts on. You are being guided in a certain direction. So let's go ahead and get into the booklet here. This Genesis pattern, this sacred geometry can be used to meditate alone. You can use it with crystal grids. You can hold the energy of that pattern on your actual body for healing, and do all the things. So let's move over into the booklet so that we can give you the mantra and the crystal suggestions that go very well with this sacred geometry piece. Okay. So planting the seed is, today I manifest new beginning and a fresh start in my life. Today I manifest new beginnings and a fresh start in my life. Today I manifest new beginnings and a fresh start in my life. Virgo, that's exactly what is going on for you right now. So when we talk about the seed of life, we're talking about the beginnings of creation so it can continue to blossom and blossom and blossom. When you are doing altar work or you're doing manifestation work, it is important that you breathe life into that piece, and by speaking the affirmations out loud in that altar space or out loud somewhere in your space on a consistent basis so that you can ingrain it and continue to grow and flower that so that you can harvest it later, okay? But they're saying that this is the time to get rocking and rolling with it here in the month of August. So if you've had a slowdown of some sort, now's the opportunity to rip out the old weeds and start from scratch, and the universe is helping you with that right now. So the four crystals that can be used with this pattern that will support whatever it is that you would like to experience are moss agate, beautiful energy of moss agates. Unakite, also super awesome energy. It does a lot to bring people together, different energies. It blends different energies of people together. I love that for blended families and for other people that are in work. Epido, seriously, that is one of the strongest crystals that you can get to help with growth. And the other one that they're talking about, of course, is citrine, because you want the protection and the big fat growth that comes with it. Citrine is one of those that is commonly used for financial manifestation. Now, it doesn't have to be financial, but it does protect with solar energy that comes out of that citrine. So that is what is being asked of you, Virgo. Let's go ahead and get into what's been going on with Virgo up until this particular moment, and then I will go into the standard reading. All right, Virgo, thank you, angel spirit guides, and the Virgo angelic zodiac support team. Thank you, Virgo. Bloop. Ooh. Okay, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse position, meaning what had happened was you lost your happiness. We also have the Queen of Coins in the uprights. Stability was challenged, and that's kind of what you're coming out of right now, as we also have the Five of Coins in the reverse position. So for a lot of you, I think this was practical, tangible touch. Yep, there it is, money, Two of Coins, trying to balance, trying to make things happen. And what the universe is trying to articulate to you is that you are Two of Coins, Seven of Coins in the reverse position, which is good, and then the Six of Wands. Okay, wherever you were having some craziness, this is the month where it starts to turn itself around here. So this pairing, the ultimate end all of the issues, you became unhappy with something, you became disenfranchised, you became just, something just wasn't, it just wasn't hitting right, whatever the case may be. That's what's going on here. The Queen of Coins and the Five of Coins. Okay, the best thing about the Queen of Coins is that she's a saver. She is responsible for taking care of her queendom. So not only does she need to have money in reserves, but she's also not afraid to spend it and invest it where it needs to go. So basically her money skills are on point. However, when we have the situation of the Five of Coins, and even though it's showing up in the reverse position, at some point there was some little sketch where it came to finance somewhere, and or your thought process about where resources were going, whether it was you or someone else that you're very, very tight with, because this doesn't come with just you alone. I can feel this. Something was not quite right in your money world in the past up until now. So choices had to be made with this Two of Coins. Something has to go. The conversation has been had because the Seven of Coins in the reverse positions means that there was an evaluation, and now we decided where we were going to put our time, effort, and our resources, meaning where I'm going to invest my spiritual currency as well as my physical currency, right? And the outcome that you get is the Six of Wands. So you're going to be victorious, Virgo, before the end of this month. Now, Genesis pattern, planting the seeds. What would you like to experience? How would you like to be able to set that up for yourself? This is a time for you to be doing this. Now, I'm filming this before the end of July, which means we are in the potential strong energy of the 8-8 Lionsgate, which means do this now. You have all this time up until we get to that 8-8 Lionsgate, and then of course we do have the days afterwards, usually towards the 12th. I think it's going to be around the 12th or the 13th. I'm not going to do a full astro in this reading this time. I'll do it on a different date, but the universe is giving you a heads up that you have a solid 7, 8, 9, 10 days here to get your manifestations going. Now, let's go ahead and get into the actual card layout for what we need to talk about for Virgo. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. Thank you, thank you, thank you to our Virgo zodiac angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you for supporting. First card out, second card out. Yep, there it is. Two major arcanas back to back. We first have the energy of the Empress in the reverse position. Wah, wah, wah. Then we have the Magician in the reverse position. Oh no. Okay, now we have, there's the sugar, Ace of Wands, the magic power pellet, as I like to call it, in the third position. Nope, fat fingers, excuse me. Let me put those back over. I'm excited because I can see where this is going. Ace of Wands, a gift from the universe. Four of Wands in the upright. Wow. In the fourth house, driven by Cancer. So it could be either your physical house, or if you own a business, home-based business, this has got a lot of support and forward momentum. Woo! Followed by the Four of Coins. Me likey. Let's see what else we have going on here. Now, the deck that I'm using is the In-Between Tarot. So you are going to get different messages and understanding based upon these cards, because they talk about transitional energy within one card. Knight of Coins showing up. Ace of Swords in the 7th house. Wow. The Nine of Cups. Ooh, the Four of Wands in reverse. But this is geared more towards the Five of Wands energy as the out. Yep. And the final outcome is Nine of Coins. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, they said start here because this is going to make the most sense for some of you guys as it relates to what they're asking you to do right now. This is going to be a swift shift this month, guys. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands transitioning into the Three of Wands. So, there's progressive energy here. 1, 2, 3, ace 2, 3, ace 2, 3, 4, ace 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're talking swift, very fast. But what this is talking about is having a decision to decide anything. Figure out what is going on. Pick a direction. We don't care what you want to do. Make sure you are happy with it. And we are going to support and bless this, because we're going to transition this into more resources coming your way. So this transitions into the Three of Wands. Okay. The second energy that's here is the Chariot energy here with the major arcana of Leo. So what they're warning you against, though, is going too fast. So when the Chariot is in the reverse position, it can mean that you're nervous. I had a candle blow out on that statement. It can mean that you're a little bit nervous, but what it also is warning you is to watch how fast you're going. We're going to share with you the right timing for all of these things to take place, because the next card you have is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position. Now, when the Ten of Pentacles is in the reverse position, it only has the opportunity to start with one. So let's talk about the Ten of Pentacles, because again, when I did the history, the Queen of Pentacles was having some challenges with the Five of Pentacles. So you're still carrying financial challenges or resource challenges, as if it's not you directly, someone else that's in your world. You're still carrying that energy into what's going on in this month. And so they're really trying to push you through as quickly as they can the negative energy. So a lot of releasing has gone on for you. You're the only sign, as of all the readings I've done up to this point, that has not received the Five of Cups. Let me just not lie in myself here. Six of Wands, Seven of Coins, Two of Coins, Five of Coins, Queen of Coins, Six of Cups. Yeah, you're the only sign that did not have, the Five of Coins or Five of Cups. Every other reading has had the Five of Cups. So that to me is a lot of collective energy. Whatever's been going on with you, little hermit, you have like shielded yourself from what's been going on the collective until you couldn't anymore. So they're fast tracking you. We're going to continue on with this. What happens is there's going to be this energy or the shift about your capability of making the Seven of Coins, reviewing everything, especially as it comes to where your dollars and cents are. And then you turn this around. Where your Five of Coins was in the reverse position from the past, it turns into the upright position here in this month. So you go from the Five of Coins into the Six of Coins, which means where stuff was wonky, now it balances out here before the end of the month. Again, this is going to be strong, progressive energy. We're talking fast, fast, fast. Okay, so that's beautiful. Before I move into the description of everything here, they are asking me to go into the numerology. So let's go into the numerology for Virgo. If we can. There we go. All right, Virgo, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Virgo. Some of what was going on with you was a very strong sense of pride and making sure that things were happening. Now, there's nothing wrong with pride in its right place. Virgos, you are the salt of the earth. You are exactly what people need to have. You are the epitome of the the perfection of service. But you can't be to the perfection of service to the degree that you're not working with other people in the right way, in the right vein, or there's something very specific going on here, potentially that we could take another look at. I am going to, they said, pull a universal card here. Let's see what this is about. Ooh, you lost your vision. You lost your vision. Aye. Yeah. Okay, so Virgo, what this is about, potentially, this scenario may not fit for everyone, but this fits someone's narrative, and I'm going to go with what I got. Regardless of whether you were dealing with an Aquarius person or not, okay, the energy that was coming up was your vision versus somebody else's vision. Okay, and you could not, you tried to make yourself be detached as you possibly could from the outcome, which is the right thing to do. But the problem is at the back of your mind the whole time was the amount of time and energy and resources you were putting into something. Okay, so now the universe is saying, okay, if that didn't work, now let's start over. There's nothing wrong with having respect for the amount of time, energy, and effort that you put into something, but let's watch the amount of pride that we have in other different types of things. The other two cards that come out of here is you must always be an individual. There's the 11-11 energy. Okay, 11-11. You guys, you can't mix this stuff up. You must always be innovative for yourself, because that's what makes you you. That's what makes you capable of getting to the top of the mountain and being able to say what you need to say. So if you have to marinate in energy for a while, do you. But always be an individual and don't kowtow. Now, the reason why this has been so challenging is because this is a true love partnership. Now, I'm going to say this about that. In this definition, it's not necessarily romantical as much as it is potentially a business partnership, but it could be a love partnership. So if you and a significant other are doing business together, or whatever the case may be, what this involved was a love partnership. So whether you're married or just living together, or it was a strictly platonic business relationship, you definitely had that energy of love. And that's what I have to say about that based upon everything else that they have shared with me here. Well, let's get into the meat of the reading now, okay? All right. The energy that you have right now is complete discontent between your divine masculine and your divine feminine. We have the energy of the Empress in the reverse position. So when the energy of the Empress is in the reverse position, what it is that we have is someone potentially having Libra and or Taurus energy very heavy in their chart. You cannot dismiss that. And also Aries. But when the energy of the Empress and the Emperor are in the reverse position, again, our divine masculine and feminine are not, I beg your pardon, it's not meeting. Yeah, the best parts of the divine masculine is the energy of protection. It's the energy of protecting the creation that the Empress designs. So when they're off scale, something is just not right. We're chasing something and we're trying to run behind and protect something that we're chasing, which means it doesn't have solid roots. I.e., we're talking about planting some new seeds. In your resources house, we have the energy of the Magician with the High Priestess. So some of you Virgos that I'm talking to are highly spiritual beings. And some of you, I can already tell, have your own businesses. And there's, again, love partnership, something going on. What this is saying is that there's not enough water energy being placed into the cauldron here. It could mean lots of different things for lots of different people. It could be manifesting with water. It could be that you need to relax in water. It means that the water element is not necessarily being represented in the appropriate way. And therefore, if it's not in the appropriate way, it's not the appropriate way. So you have the ability to turn this energy around here, right? Where the Magician is creating using the element of water, maybe using the energy of the moon. We've got a new moon coming up here at the very beginning, and this energy all leads up to the Lion's Gate here on 8/8. So again, the end of the day, they're telling you to get on the stick, Virgo, okay? Because there's a way to correct this, especially since the High Priestess is also involved in this as the outcome of the beneficial portion of this. Communication coming towards you. This is the divine spark. This is a gift from the universe giving you the energy that you needed. A little maybe cosmic kick in the butt, but it is a gift that's coming towards you. Okay, so the Ace of Wands is coming towards you, and it leads, like I said, into the Two of Wands, into you being able to figure out what it is that you're planting, and having a choice be made. Then we move into the energy of the Four of Wands in the fourth house, which is Cancer energy. The Four of Wands meaning double 11-11 energy. 11-11. You can't make this stuff up. Being an individual, right? Creating something that needs to be done. Staying in your element. But what I want you to see is that whether it is your physical house, physical business, if you work from home, that type of energy, whatever the case may be, the Four of Wands expands into the Five of Wands. But what's beautiful here is you can see the partnership of these two people walking together. They're walking together up the hill. They have a plan, and they're agreeing to agree to get to where it is that they need to go. Strong progressive energy. When we get to the energy of the fifth house, we are expanding our horizons here. So we have the energy of the Four of Pentacles, which is stability, but we're transitioning into the Five of Coins. Now, this is not a negative card. Oh, the Four of Pentacles, closing your heart. No. I mean, yes, but not in this circumstance, okay? In this circumstance, what we're doing here, especially with the progressive of the energies that I've already seen here, is that this Four of Coins is, again, it's that energy of pride. I need to have certain things taken care of. Things have to get ticked off the box, and I'm willing to do the work and share this with you in union when it comes to some sort of enterprise. That's exactly what this little guy sitting in the chair happens to be about. It's about business, okay? This is just about business. It's not personal, it's business, okay? Then we get into the energy of future resources. Well, there we go. We've got the Knight of Pentacles showing up here. And the Knight of Pentacles is going to be delivering some information to the Queen of Pentacles. So what information you lacked previously is now coming towards you. You've said your piece, you've counted to 3. You've done your magic ritual, you've done the different things, you've asked what needs to get done here, you've planted your seeds aplenty. And so it will show up. Now, I really feel strongly that you're dealing with someone that's other strong earth, but I'm also seeing a lot of whirlwinds going on here with air. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day what that signage is. But as far as the relationship or the business partnership, we have the energy of this Ace of Swords transitioning into the Two of Swords. So what we're saying is the ultimate end-all be-all clarity, cutting things down the middle, you know, slicing it very gently. When you have the Ace of Swords, it is a double-edged sword. So you have the right to say what you need to say. You will be supported with what it is that you need to say, but you need to be also accurate with holding and, you know, wielding that knife. What it does look like is if you don't do that in an appropriate way, that you could create a little bit more confusion. I very rarely use the confusion or the crossroads when it comes to the Two of Swords. This time I will, but I will preface that by saying, I guess I'm not prefacing it because I'm already said it, but you may not have all of the information or the details that you need with this partnership as it has already been expressed. Therefore, you are being given a heads up. Something about this partnership. Your individuality is important. Don't lose sight of that. Okay, moving forward. We have the energy of the Nine of Cups transitioning in order for you to be happy. Your Nine of Cups restored, being being completely happy in all of your emotions, or at least feeling as though things are getting better to this progressive point. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel based upon some of these different conversations and things of that nature. What you don't see is that there could be some sort of a shift when it comes to that partnership. We're not exactly sure what that means at the moment, but we do have the Four of Wands in the reverse position, transitioning into the Five of Wands again. So what you have to realize is that there might be some sort of a shift, and that's fine. Shifting does need to sometimes take place in order to make other things happen the way that we need to be able to happen. Now, the final card, the outcome that we have, is the energy of the Nine of Coins in the reverse position. Now, what I don't like about that, especially in a business relationship, is that it does show that there's some symbiosis, but it also shows is that you might be a little bit, what's the word I want to say? You're a little bit more attached to the hip than you would like to be, I think, in some instances. Again, this is all about you bringing forth your individuality when it comes to a scenario. Let's go back to the bottom of the deck, okay? A decision is going to be made, and it will be fruitful for you with this Three of Wands. Spirit is agreeing with whatever decision it is that you're going to take. They do not want you to go too fast. Okay, they're telling you to pump the brakes a little bit on something that will be presented towards you. We have this Ten of Coins. Here it is. Something about the community or something else that you're doing work within this group, this partnership, will need to be evaluated, because it affects your day-to-day resources. But when you make the decision, things will become balanced. That's pretty straightforward. I don't know how many more ways I can say it. They're giving you the information, but the onus is on you to take advantage of it as soon as you can. So we're going to do this. We're going to pull the influential card that's going to be supportive for you this month. If you know your natal chart, great. If you don't, Might want to figure that out, but the most positive influence for you here in the month of August. What do we have for our Virgos? All right, flipped over. My friend, find out where Jupiter is in your chart. We are talking super, 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 super amount of abundance. And let's do the math on where the next Mercury retrograde is going to take place here. All right, there's going to be some changes. Now, this could have had a factor with what took place up until this particular moment, but I do feel that this has a lot of energy about the next cycle coming forward. Regardless, abundance is in your future. So find out where Jupiter is and what might be challenging your Jupiter for another way to kind of go in with spirit and have conversation, okay? And the final card that we have here from the angels for you, my friends, is... This is for Virgo. Thank you. This is about a change and transition, my friends. This is all about change and transition. So this is the energy of Archangel Azrael, okay, for coming in and thanking him for very, very clearly guiding you through the transition that needs to take place during this change. So you are being asked to have faith and trust. You got to do your magics here, people. You got to go in. You got to do your magics. The divine masculine and feminine within you is not in balance right now. So let's get that organized. Do your meditation. Start planting your seeds. Communicate your wishes, wants to the universe so that you can start being taken through this change with ease and grace. And that is what I have for you, Virgos, for this month. Pretty straightforward. Now, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel so that you can be aware of some of the other fun things that pop up. Make sure that you are connected on my other social platforms. All that stuff is in the description box below. And for those of you that are interested for the entire month of August as a give back to my peoples, I have been extremely busy this entire year with personal readings, personal healings, and I have been kept super, super busy, and I'm very blessed to have been able to say that. So my way of giving back is, if you go to my website below and you go to the crystal shop, you will immediately receive a 10% discount off of your crystal selection. So you're going to use code 080822. So the 88 Lionsgate portal is all of that about abundance, but I'm going to manage that for the entire month of August. Now, if you've also received a energy healing or a reading from me from this entire month from January 1 to July 31st, you also will have an opportunity for some additional savings if you would like to take advantage of that. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. Many blessings, and we will talk to you guys soon.